Since 1968, serving our community with local news and sports. Covering Alexander, Burke, Caldwell, Catawba, Iredell, Lincoln, and Watauga counties. We are WHKY News.
Good evening and welcome into the Wednesday, September 10th, 2025 edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Topping our news today, a Catawba County man was killed in a crash Tuesday involving a motorcycle. Charges have been filed in this case. The deceased is 34-year-old Eric Scott Duggar of Newton. At approximately 5:10 p.m. Tuesday, Highway Patrol responded to North Carolina 10 at Shiloh Road in Catawba County. A 2021 Chevrolet Silverado was attempting to turn left from Shiloh and pulled into the path of an eastbound 2006 Suzuki motorcycle. The driver of the motorcycle, Eric Scott Duggar, passed away as a result of his injuries at the scene. The driver of the Chevrolet, 55-year-old Troy Lawrence Griffith of Cumming, Georgia, was not injured. The initial investigation does not indicate impairment or speed to be contributing factors. During the on-scene investigation, the roadway was closed in the area for approximately 2 hours. Griffith was charged with misdemeanor death by vehicle and failure to yield the right-of-way. Our condolences to the family of Mr. Duggar. A local school was mentioned in an online threat and charges have been filed. This past Sunday, September 7th, Hickory police were made aware by Hickory Christian Academy of a possible social media threat that mentioned that school. Hickory police investigators worked closely in cooperation with the school's staff and began investigating the source of the threat. Investigators quickly identified a juvenile who was responsible. A juvenile petition was issued for this individual through the North Carolina Department of Juvenile Justice on Tuesday for felony communication of a threat of mass violence on educational property. The Hickory Police Department says in a news release it takes all potential threats to schools very seriously and will investigate threats promptly and thoroughly. Based on this investigation, there are no known possible threats at this time. Anyone with information related to this incident is asked to contact investigator Ben Rogers at brogers@hickorync.gov or call the Hickory Police Department at 828-328-5551. The USDA Forest Service has extended the closure of the Wilson Ridge Trailhead and Wilson Creek Day Use area along Brown Mountain Beach Road in Caldwell County until March 31st of 2026 or until the order is rescinded. According to the U.S. Forest Service order, the day use area and trailhead are closed to entering and or being upon or present. The closure is intended to mitigate risks to public health and safety and to provide for disaster and safety operations and to protect the resources while responding to storm debris removal and road reconstruction. Violations of this order are punishable by a fine of not more than $5,000 for an individual and $10,000 for an organization, or imprisonment for not more than 6 months or both. This order only applies to the National Forest System lands. Officials say the Hickory metro area needs more population and more housing. The executive director of the Western Piedmont Council of Governments stopped by the WHKY studios, and we discussed those topics. We are very pleased to be joined by Anthony Starr, the executive director of the Western Piedmont Council of Governments, here on WHKY News. Thank you so much for coming in.
Glad to join you.
Always a pleasure to talk to you, and you stay very busy. You handle a number of counties in the area, and right now one of the topics that has been discussed is the fact that you want to see a little more population growth in this area. Explain that for us.
Yeah, so we are recommending as a target 1% to 2% population growth annually. That's not a big number. We don't want to overheat, but we also need new population, because if you look at the census data, over the next few years, we have about 8,000 more workers retiring than will enter the workforce without new people moving into the area. So we need, and when people retire they generally stay in their homes. So we need new housing to facilitate the new workers coming in to replace those retirees. And we need homes for our children and grandchildren. So we've provided a number of recommendations on our website. It's wpcog.org/homebase, and it's got a number of housing recommendations plus data, a mapping tool that's on there about how to facilitate more housing growth where we need it. And so it's a tool for our local government leaders to use in making their decisions to facilitate that good housing growth.
So you cover 4 counties. Are there any specific areas in those counties that you're looking at, or is this just the whole region that you're looking at?
The recommendations are for all of our 4 counties, which are Alexander, Burke, Caldwell, and Catawba counties. But there are certainly areas where we're seeing housing growth already to be pretty strong.
Great information. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate you coming in.
Glad to join you.
Anthony Starr, the Executive Director of the Western Piedmont Council of Governments, joining us here on WHKY News. Thanks so much to Anthony Starr for stopping by to talk to us. You can see the full interview at the WHKY YouTube channel. It is available right now. In today's crime report, David Cedrone has a report on a man being arrested in our region while allegedly transporting drugs from Charlotte to New York. In local sports, Jason Savage has news from Appalachian State as the field hockey program was recognized with a Player of the Week honor. In community focus, David Cedrone sits down with Sarah Killian as they discuss events in Hickory, and I'll have some other happenings from our area in our community bulletin board. Temps reached the upper 70s as we had another spectacular sunny day today. Pretty much a carbon copy the next several days with highs around 80 under sunny skies for at least the next week. For the latest updated weather forecast, be sure to go to our website, WHKY.com, anytime. You can also watch segments from the WHKY News at that site and read the latest news and sports every day. Remember, we are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on channel 14.2 and now live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel. We're also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.
Some people go to great lengths to find the perfect match.
That's why they call me the matchmaker.
At Piedmont Kia, we try to pair our customers with the perfect car for them.
Adventurous, fun, family.
There's something for everyone.
At Piedmont Kia in Hickory, PiedmontKia.com.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer for Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday and your chance to call in and win a prize pack, which includes the Veteran Thank You Challenge coins and other fun prizes from Pepsi, Serenity Salt Spa, Midway Carpet Distributors, The Juice Apothecary, and Little Caesars Pizza.
Weight loss is never one size fits all.
At the North Carolina Bariatric Institute, we support you with personalized care
at every step of your weight loss journey.
Your care team is led by robotically trained bariatric surgeons.
Our nurses, dietitians, and psychologists work together to help you achieve lasting, effective weight loss.
Visit us online to register for a free informational seminar and begin your weight loss journey.
You've only got so many weekends. Spend one doing something nobody saw coming. Is it a party, a festival, a race? It's all of that, and all at once. Concerts, tailgating, unbelievable action, 100 reasons to say this is actually awesome. It's fast, it's wild. It's the cutoff race in NASCAR's playoffs, the wild card weekend. The Bank of America Roval 400, Sunday, October 5th. Get tickets at charlottemotorspeedway.com.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic. It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here. Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your market share.
At Paramount Kia, we don't want to sell you a car. We want to help you find the car that's right for you.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
Like this Kia Sorento, 0 down, $499 a month. It has a 3rd row and free maintenance.
For 1 year at Paramount Kia and Hickory, ParamountKia.com.
The following report contains real arrest records and law enforcement data. All individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
The WHKY News continues now with the crime report. I'm Rob Eastwood. David Cedrone reports on a man who was arrested by authorities in Iredell County while allegedly transporting drugs from Charlotte to New York.
All right, thanks, Rob. A New York man facing drug charges after being pulled over in Iredell County. 28-year-old Paul Daniel Sanchez of Port Chester, New York, was arrested by Iredell County Sheriff's Department ICE team. This happened on Wednesday, September 3rd on Interstate 77. Deputies stopped Sanchez behind the wheel of a Mercedes-Benz with New York tags for a traffic violation. Sanchez told deputies he was traveling from Charlotte to New York. While speaking to Sanchez, deputies suspected some criminal activity after seeing drug paraphernalia in plain sight inside the vehicle. Search of the vehicle led to the discovery of 600 THC vape cartridges valued at approximately $18,000 to $20,000. Sanchez was taken into custody and charged with felony possession with intent to sell and distribute a controlled substance, possession of a controlled substance, maintaining a vehicle for the use of controlled substance, along with misdemeanor possession of drug paraphernalia. Sanchez received a $75,000 secured bond. He's due back in court on September 25th. I'm David Cedrone, WHKY News.
Thanks, David. A Newton man is charged with attempted kidnapping. 34-year-old Jeremy Edward Harrell of Whitegate Lane was arrested by Catawba County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with attempted kidnapping and assault on a female. Following the Wednesday arrest, Harrell was incarcerated in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $750,000 bond as he awaited a district court date the same day. A Sherrills Ford man is charged with accessory after the fact. 33-year-old Dylan Spencer Harwell of Skyline Drive was arrested Monday by Catawba County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with felony accessory after the fact and felony probation violation. Harwell is on probation as a result of a conviction in Iredell County in March of 2024 on multiple felony drug charges. He was incarcerated in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $75,000 bond. A Tuesday district court date was scheduled. A Superior Court date is set for November 20th. 2 Stony Point residents face drug charges following a traffic stop. 36-year-old Katie Laws and 30-year-old Joshua Allen Williamson were arrested by Taylorsville police officers. Both suspects are charged with counts including felony possession of methamphetamine and possession of marijuana. Shortly before 1 a.m. last Thursday, an officer with the Taylorsville Police Department conducted a traffic stop on West Main Avenue after observing a Toyota Tacoma traveling 30 miles per hour in a 20 mile per hour zone with multiple brake lights out. The driver was identified as Katie Laws, the passenger Joshua Williamson. Both individuals are currently on probation for meth-related charges. During the stop, a search of the vehicle was conducted. Officers found 13.3 grams of methamphetamine, 9.1 grams of marijuana, 1 dosage unit of hydrocodone, and drug paraphernalia. 29-year-old Tremaine Brown was arrested this past Sunday by Taylorsville police. He's charged with possession of a firearm by a felon, concealing a firearm, concealing a weapon, possession of drug paraphernalia, and equipment violation. Sunday at approximately 1:45 a.m., an officer with the Taylorsville Police Department conducted a traffic stop on a blue Dodge Dakota for a headlight violation on Lyledown Road. The vehicle stopped in the Food Lion parking lot on West Main Avenue. The driver, identified as Tremaine Brown, was found to be a convicted felon currently on probation. During the investigation, officers reportedly observed suspicious behavior and conducted a search of the vehicle. A concealed firearm, an additional magazine, a switchblade, and a glass meth pipe with residue were reportedly recovered. A suspect arrested in Caldwell County faces drug and firearm charges. 32-year-old Donald Milton Hopkins Jr. was arrested Sunday by Caldwell County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with felony counts of possession of methamphetamine and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Hopkins was released on $50,000 bond. A district court appearance was scheduled this past Monday. That's our crime report on this Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. For WHKY, I'm Rob Eastwood. Stay with us. Jason Savage is up next with local sports.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer every week from Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday on WHKY 1290 AM and 102.3 FM and online at WHKY.com.
I've got great news.
What's up?
Paramount Kia in Hickory was voted the #1 Kia dealer in North Carolina by DealerRater.com based on customer reviews.
That's amazing. Congrats.
It's a big deal. Listen, and we also won for the whole United States of America.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
#1 Kia dealer on DealerRater.com.
We couldn't do it without your reviews and our team members.
That's right. Thank you so much. Paramount Kia in Hickory, ParamountKia.com.
White flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
They come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr.
Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer for Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday and your chance to call in and win a prize pack, which includes the Veteran Thank You Challenge coins and other fun prizes from Pepsi, Serenity Salt Spa, Midway Carpet Distributors, The Juice Apothecary, and Little Caesars Pizza.
Rex Allen Theater's back on Thursday night at 8 o'clock p.m. on WHKY TV 14.2 with Kathy's Cooking, Interesting People, Hildebrand Cruising, and the Squatch Runners. You don't want to miss it. Channel 14.2 on Free TV.
The Paramount promise is that we'll treat you the way that you want to be treated. We keep things simple, transparent, and fair.
What you see is what you get. No hidden fees. We just want to help you buy the car you want.
Your friends and neighbors.
Paramount Kia in Hickory, ParamountKia.com.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic. It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here. Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
This is your look at local sports from across the Hickory Metro. I'm Jason Savage for WHKY News. We begin with high school volleyball action from last night. In the Western Piedmont 3A, 4A conference, East Burke was a 3-1 winner over Chase. Patton swept East Rutherford last night 3-0. From the Western Foothills Athletic 4A, 5A conference, Hickory swept Bandy's by the final of 3-0 at home. Maiden doing the same, winning over Newton Conover 3-0. Fretty Ford fell in 4 sets to North Lincoln 3-1. Bunker Hill lost in 5 to West Iredell 3-2. In the Northwestern 6A, 7A conference, Alexander Central swept St. Stephen's 3-0. South Caldwell edging up McDowell in 5 sets, winning on the road 3-2. Freedom fell to Watauga 3-0. High school boys soccer action from yesterday in the Western Foothills Athletic 3A, 4A conference. Hickory winning over Bandy's by the final of 5-0. Newton Conover defeats Maiden 9-0. Sherrills Ford fell to North Lincoln 2-0. In a non-conference matchup, Patton defeats St. Stephen's 8-0. Caldwell Community College and Technical Institute volleyball swept USC Union 3-0 in their home opener yesterday. Rebecca Bertoni and St. Stephen's grad Destiny Jordan each had 8 kills to post the Cobras, who are now 4-4 on the season. They'll be facing Clinton College JVs at home tomorrow. Little Rhine Volleyball won 3-0 over Shaw yesterday as they would sweep them. Bears 4-0 on the young season as Kaylee Cleaver had 10 kills, leading Little Rhine. The Bears will be competing at the Flagler Saints Classic this weekend, taking on Embry Riddle, Lees McCrae, Ashland, and the host school Flagler. All that again coming up to Friday and Saturday. Appalachian State field hockey shut out Queens yesterday, 6-0. In Charlotte, Hadley Kosmicki had a pair of goals to lead the Mountaineers as App improves to 4-0 on the season. Big matchup coming up for Appalachian State on Friday, however. They will go on the road to take on the number 2 ranked Tar Heels of North Carolina. Again, that game in Chapel Hill. And keeping with field hockey news, junior Sophia Baxter was named the Mid-American Conference Defensive Player of the Week. The honor follows a great game against Davidson on Sunday, where she scored 2 goals in that win for the Mountaineers against Davidson. She was a two-way force. She had the 2 goals, would also sprint back on defense, help limiting Davidson's scoring chances. As always, you can find these stories and the latest updates online at our website, WHKY.com.
I've got great news.
What's up?
Paramount Kia in Hickory was voted the #1 Kia dealer in North Carolina by DealerRater.com based on customer reviews.
That's amazing. Congrats.
It's a big deal. Listen, and we also won for the whole United States of America.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
#1 Kia dealer on DealerRater.com.
We couldn't do it without your reviews and our team members.
That's right. Thank you so much. Paramount Kia in Hickory, ParamountKia.com.
You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your market share.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer every week from Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday on WHKY 1290 AM and 102.3 FM and online at WHKY.com.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer for Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday and your chance to call in and win a prize pack, which includes the Veteran Thank You Challenge coins and other fun prizes from Pepsi, Serenity Salt Spa, Midway Carpet Distributors, The Juice Apothecary, and Little Caesars Pizza.
Hey, grab me one too.
Some people go to great lengths to find the perfect match.
That's why they call me the matchmaker.
At Paramount Kia, we try to pair our customers with the perfect car for them.
Adventurous, fun, family.
There's something for everyone.
At Paramount Kia in Hickory, ParamountKia.com.
When you sign up for a Christian Tours trip, you're getting more than just a trip, you're getting a full experience.
Anybody can travel with us. Although we are a Christian company, we believe that's part of what people are attracted to us.
You not only get to see the sites that are listed in your itinerary, but you get to enjoy the fellowship with the other people that are on the trip.
We offer so many tours that if you have a destination you want to go to, you name it, and we can say, we go there.
The white flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
They come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr.
Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
MRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
This is Community Focus on the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. I'll have the Arts and Entertainment Bulletin Board with the news on events at various locations. First up, though, David Cedrone is joined by Sarah Killian from the city of Hickory. She has details regarding upcoming events, including the Patriot Day 9/11 ceremony on Thursday.
All right, welcome to WHKY. We have Sarah. She is the Senior Communications Specialist for the City of Hickory. She's going to update the community on what's going on. Sarah?
Yes. Families now have access to a Rudel Discovery Corner at Hickory's Ridgeview Branch Library. Now, what is a Rudel Discovery Corner, you may ask? It is a fun, child-friendly space designed to spark curiosity and support early learning through play. Hosted by Hickory Public Library at the Ridgeview Branch, this special corner is stocked with free educational resources, including books, literacy games, STEM activities, hands-on learning tools, and PBS Kids materials to help children build school readiness and early literacy skills. Everything is centered around play-based learning, and it's completely free to explore and enjoy. So come visit Catawba County's only Rudel Discovery Corner at the Ridgeview Branch Library and start your learning adventure today.
Sounds exciting. Thanks for being here.
Yes, and the City of Hickory will host the annual Kid Fest this Saturday, September 13th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Kiwanis Park. Kids of all ages are invited to this free day of play where families can make crafts, play games, get faces painted, and stop by vendor booths. This event is sponsored by the Salvation Army of Hickory, Kiwanis Club, and Taylorsville Savings Bank. It's sure to be a lot of fun at the park that day.
All right, come on down.
Yes. And winter sports, believe it or not, are fast approaching, and it is time to get kids signed up. Registration is now open for the City of Hickory's youth basketball and indoor soccer programs. Participation is free to all City of Hickory residents, and non-residents can also participate by paying a $40 non-resident fee. Each participant will also purchase their team jersey to complete registration. Online registration for both youth sports programs is available at hickory.recdesk.com. Youth basketball registration closes October 15th, and indoor soccer registration ends October 22nd. So get those kids signed up.
Lots going on.
Yeah, and of course, tomorrow is a somber day in our nation's history, and we vowed to never forget. The City of Hickory and the community will remember the events of 9/11 at a Patriot Day remembrance ceremony on Thursday, September 11th at 10 a.m. on Union Square in downtown Hickory. This time of remembrance will be led by Hickory Mayor Hank Guess, Hal Rowe of WHKY, and Reverend Antonio Logan, with performances by LaRonda Carlton. The colors will be presented by the Joint Honor Guard of the Hickory Fire and Police Departments, and Hickory Elks Lodge 1654 will distribute American stick flags. Please join us on Union Square this Thursday as we remember the tragic events of 9/11. The ceremony is open to the public and will last about 30 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm going to be there as well. So thank you.
And as always, for more news and information about what's happening in your City of Hickory, visit hickorync.gov and follow us on social media.
And thank you to David and Sarah for that report. Taking a look at some other events coming up, Newton's Music on Main will host the Megan Doss Band Thursday. The show will take place from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Frank and Sue Jones Amphitheater in downtown Newton. This band covers country, top 40, and classic rock hits. The Heritage Music Series continues Thursday at 6:30 p.m. at Hart Square Village at 5055 Hope Road in Vail. The Reedy River String Band will perform Thursday evening. Staying in Vail, there will be a benefit concert for Woodmill Winery, which was recently victimized by fire. Saturday from 5 to 9 p.m. it's Vail Strong, featuring Men in Black, plus Nicole and Todd and friends. We'll have more details on this benefit in tomorrow's news. I'll be joined by Larry Cagle from the winery. Well, that wraps up Community Focus and the WHKY News on this Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of David Cedrone, Jason Savage, Anthony Starr, and Sarah Killian, I'm Rob Eastwood, and from Hickory, this is the WHKY News.
Tune in to On Second Thought with Chuck Boozer for Mountain Mitsubishi Military Monday and your chance to call in and win a prize pack, which includes the Veteran Thank You Challenge coins and other fun prizes from Pepsi, Serenity Salt Spa, Midway Carpet Distributors, The Juice Apothecary, and Little Caesars Pizza.
The Paramount promise is that we'll treat you the way that you want to be treated. We keep things simple, transparent, and fair.
What you see is what you get. No hidden fees. We just want to help you buy the car you want.
Your friends and neighbors.
Paramount Kia and Hickory, ParamountKia.com.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic. It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here. Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.